Today I'm recording a quick video for an update. Doresain has been delayed by 2 weeks for reasons relating to workers getting sick, and obviously the JP release encounters a few issues. And on June 30, we'll have the new event, which is just this new posse. No one really cares about that. Everyone's going to use C-Festival or Mouse anyway. But this is the new story, Uvash Agrippa. In case you want to know the backstory on these two, Agrippa was Uvash's master. Uvash was a slave. He has a lot of owners throughout history, such as Nero. There are a lot of fanfics about him being a slave. I recommend you do not read them. But the Chinese get a little bit wild about his backstory. Not in a good way. He is a slave, and he was owned by many male and female masters. You can see where I'm going with this, what the fanfics are about. But normally, in lore, all they talk about is they just make him kill people, and he fights for them. So Agrippa was Uvash's master, and he killed her because she asked him to. Because there was a slave revolt or whatever, because her parents were slave owners. So, okay, that's enough for that story. And then this banner's back. This rerun banner, this scam banner, everyone called it. Except for with a change. Now, if you get two of one item in particular, so if you get two wheels in a row, the third copy is going to be the guaranteed awaker. Again, I recommend getting to wheel, Gellet, Dies, or Hamlin with this. So pick one of the four. So I recommend that for any new account. Again, now they changed it so you're guaranteed to get the Awaker or the wheel within 270 pulls or 90 pulls if you're unlucky. So regarding the reason about the delay, this is the translation. Light only said this in the Chinese Discord. But in plan to move forward, blah, blah, blah. So 2.2 and 2.3, there will be a special 14-day mini release with no new characters. So meaning right now, this is the start. It's going to be 2 weeks delay before Doresain. And after the Doresain patch, there's going to be an additional 2 weeks for the next character after him. So that means Doresain is a 3.5 month wait. And the character after him, which is, I think, Emo Murphy, is going to be 3.5 months after Doresain. So this is the change. The reason why this is their PR speak. The reason why is their JP CBT was a failure. I have a couple of comments. I edited out the names just to not give them a hint. I translated comments from Japanese to English. What they did was they added auto mode to the JP version of the game. And they made everything weaker. They nerfed the R wheels, so you can't use Costco in the JP version to incentivize whaling. They put a lot of money into the JP version, basically. This is their biggest investment. Because the JP audience, as it stands currently, I know from my sources and facts, for all of the Arc 1 story, with a tenth of the worldwide English player base. Okay, a tenth of the English worldwide player base, they have the same revenue as all of the English community. So the JP whale a lot. And Asians, the East Asian culture whale a lot in gacha games, so that's why they're investing a lot in this. And the reception in JP has been poor because their audience is JP office workers. They have a different mentality about pay to win and spending money on gacha. They're fine with spending power, so this is why they want to expand there first. So it was a smart decision, but the game it was a bit too hard in initial testing, so they nerfed it. So the JP version, if you're interested in playing that version of the game, you can't use Costco because all the R wheels got nerfed, so they want to incentivize you to spend money. You only get released with one limited unit, Tulu, and all the cards got be reworked. So Caucasus 3 cost is now 2 cost, for example. So. And the auto mode, but the problem is, even with the nerf, like they even nerfed the bosses. Like Hellet, Chapter 3 boss, she no longer deletes your cards. A lot of bosses got nerfed. The game is easy men's with auto. However, it is still too hard for the Japanese audience. Because right here, this is a player complaining that they were stuck on 111 because auto cannot clear. And people are commenting like, They're using auto in the game. They're not learning the game. This is what they do. You know, you're gacha players. You're watching this video. A lot of people who play gachas play story mode on auto. They don't know how to actually play the game. Problem is, if you use auto all the way up to 111, you don't know how to play the game. Regardless, so you have to learn everything from scratch. So a lot of people are quitting the beta or CBT in Japan because of this. You cannot beat normal mode on auto, so they're like trash game. And on our side of the spectrum, JP players who are playing this version hate that the game is too easy now and hate that auto mode is already. So play difficulty, play on high difficulty mode. Balance remade from scratch is a sure failure, blah blah blah. So this is auto you can't win, Russian counterattack. It's turning a masterpiece into a crappy game. More hate comment. This is the original comments. So it's very negative reaction. And fun fact, auto mode, if you play any realm outside of blue, it's kind of funny how like blue is still the strongest realm. You auto lose. What happens? I've seen footage of it. If you play auto in the Morimens CBT as Karo, you will kill yourself. If you play with Uvash, it will play your health decrease card. It will literally kill yourself. Auto is like the worst thing implemented. It's very, very shitty. Also, it will attack into counter enemies. It will kill yourself all the time. And if you play Ultra, it makes the realm even more trash. What it does is it randomly annihilates, okay? I've seen footage where it would just click the annihilate button, not use the inspiration, and end turn. Randomly. It's not consistent. It doesn't annihilate every turn. No one knows how Ultra works in auto mode. Like, the devs can't even figure out how to make Ultra work, dude. It's fucking insane. But yeah, also, a good change with the CBT, since I've seen footage of it and I've watched someone play a little bit of it, is they also redid the Japanese voice acting and the story. They streamlined the story a little bit. The story is still the same, maybe slightly better. Another change they did right here, if you're interested, is the Karo realm. It's now called the Mad Demon realm, and they changed the flesh. It's called the Flesh and Blood realm, the actual translation of Karo from Chinese. But since it's Japan, they want to make it cooler. I actually agree with this. I think we should all call Karo Mad Demon realm. I don't want to make this video too long. Comment on what you want my next video to be while we're in this 2-week lull. I'll have time on the weekend to make another video. If you don't want another video, I'll just wait till my Doresain review. Anyway, peace out.